Ladies and gentlemen, this is Coach B from Midlife Masterpeace.
What's up, everybody? Well, first of all, thank you, Miss Waters. As usual, want to give you your flowers where flowers are due. Excuse me, everybody. I have a little cold because I'm here in the cold Maryland area. You know, us Ravens fans, we don't call it the DMV because we from Bmore. And tonight, I have been. It's been a pleasure to watch everybody who you've had on, starting with the therapist. If you're in Georgia, I should be in Georgia this spring, and I would love to speak with her. Then going on to, you interviewed the singer, Denisha, your blood brother's best friend, Justin, who I've heard his name for I'm sure over 20 years at this point. I've heard about Justin, and so it was fun to be able to see him. And you know, I said this whole time, you all have been giving me the 2025 pep talk that I didn't know I needed. And what I mean by that is, first of all, get into action this year to set 5 goals and accomplish them. And I like that because it's to accomplish them for me. So year after year after year, we have gone through finding ourselves, figuring out who we are, because we figured out who we're not. We had you have been doing the self-discovery work, and you may know, and it's all been a divinely ordered show. But if you have been doing the self-discovery work, then you may know what breaks your skin out, what your favorite snacks are that you can't have in the house because you're going to overindulge. You may know yourself by this point. That's what we hope. That's what my hope for you by 2025. You know yourself by this point. And this is exactly what you said, Kia, that we know ourselves by this point. We know what our weaknesses are. We know the areas that we need to get stronger. We need to get stronger in, you mentioned quite often, in our boundaries. But I realized that the things without can only be a reflection of what's within.
Ooh.
And so,
yeah,
to motivate ourselves to be more disciplined this year,
be more disciplined,
to make our goals actually happen. So if your goal year after year has been, this year I'm going to get in good shape, maybe the best shape of your life, maybe the shape that you were in when you were in high school, or maybe the best, as I heard a drunk Mariah Carey say, I'm going to do the best what I've. So,
wait a minute, say it again, because you're going in and out.
Man, I hate that I'm going in and out. But like I heard Mariah Carey say, I'm going to do the best with what I've got. In 2025, that's our calling. It's the best. The best. If I worked a little bit harder, I could have done this best. Right. But from what I've heard you and all of your guests say today, the call of 2025 is to do our absolute best. And that requires a discipline that we have never attained before. Yeah. This is something that's going to be new and expansive for everybody who is in it to win it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it takes us to be able to, make some changes. And that means coming up out your comfort zone. That means having to, come up with new things to do. Different things from what your mind normally would tell you to do, like go in the kitchen and get a sandwich on 2 pieces of white bread with some, mustard and ketchup and, all the things. And instead of eating that, banana or that apple, and then having some, something protein based, yogurt or something like that with some granola, which is better for you.
Well, I mean, the thing is that I encourage people to join me. To be quite honest with you, and I'm gonna tell you the honest truth, I don't recommend my friends or my family to have anybody as a trainer but me. I'm a very humble person, so me saying that is telling you a lot. Um, you saying, okay, well, you could go in the kitchen and have Greek yogurt, which is so much better for you, but that person who you're speaking to may have a dairy allergy. Maybe they don't know they have a dairy allergy, but I know symptoms of dairy allergy that other people, even your doctor, wouldn't tell you. Maybe you're breaking out because you're allergic to dairy, because acne can be an allergic reaction to something you have in your diet. So these are things that I get into in depth in my program and in my book, which is going to be out soon. Name of my first book, geez, it is the Food Integrity Journal, which is a 1-year plan to wellness. These are things we'll be talking about over the year. Starting with next week, I'm going to be back on because I want you and your audience to know that self-care, as far as meeting all of your goals, that's what we're here on earth to do. So it's not something, bam, oh, we accomplish it. Because as my big cousin tells me, when you accomplish it, then you don't have nothing left to do. So, we are constantly a work in progress, accomplishing our goals day by
Yeah.
day, step by step. And if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see one of my 3 posts, which says make yourself proud, one habit at a time. So when you start a habit every morning, I'm going to drink a glass of water. It's me the first thing I do. Give a damn if if you got 16 feet of snow in front of your house, you got water, drink it every morning. Every morning I'm going to drink of water and I'm going to pray. Today may I be on my most righteous path.
Mm-hmm. Your affirmations and prayer. That positive
Okay.
self-talk.
Yes, and it's to make a habit of something. It's so transformational because that habit affects something big in your life. For example, I'm going to give you a small, my lane is fitness, which is fitness holistically. I want your hair to look good. I want your skin to look good. I want your oral health to be good. I want your cardiovascular health. I want your flexibility. I want your endurance. I want your hair to be strong. And you can't have any of that. Your business can't be strong, and nothing can be strong unless your mind,
Ooh.
your emotions, you have
Ooh.
those 2 things in control.
That's
Once you
true.
get those things in control, you can accomplish, as you said, anything.
Right.
Whether it's getting in the best shape of your life, that means you tell yourself, I don't give a bleep how I feel today. One thing I know my ass gonna do is I'm gonna do this glute workout.
Oh Lord. My butt hurt as soon as you said that.
Well, that's what it is. My butt hurt, my arms hurt, but I know one thing I'm finna do is I'm finna do this workout. Damn, you
Ooh.
gotta pull up in front of the gym, get your mind
Ooh.
right,
I do be sitting there
in
for a
that
minute.
piece. Damn, you gotta sit there all day long. That's what discipline calls for. No, I'm serious. It calls for making up your mind and deciding that before you go to sleep tonight, the following things is going to be done.
Mm.
And that's how we're going to accomplish
Ooh.
what we want to accomplish, or else next new year we'll be sitting right in the same place.
Right.
But that's not that. If you listen, astrology, now wouldn't say connoisseur, but I love astrology. It's been one of my favorite
You
subjects my
put
whole
me
life.
on to
Yeah,
astrology.
and I'll tell you this much. This year, the 2025 year, anybody who likes numerology, they already know this is the number 9 year. Number 9 is completion of everything that we have started on, but we have not finished. For me, I want these things. I want my body to be in the best shape ever. I want to turn myself on. I want to be the person of my dreams because I can't expect to attract the person of my dreams, the lifestyle of my dreams, unless I am the person of my dreams first. So let me get me all the way together. And I mean all the way together. And I'm not doing anything in 2025 unless the underlying theme of it is Shannon B getting Coach B together. And I invite anybody out there to come with me because I know with holding your hand, we're gonna get to our goals at the end by the end of this year.
Right. Yeah. Because I plan to reach my weight goals this year. Y'all heard it here first. Mzz Kia Waters is going to reach her weight goals by the end of 2025. And that's a big to do for me because I'm telling you, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a businesswoman, and this is my personal trainer right here and best friend. And let me tell you, she'll tell you that I'm busy. I got my hands in multiple pots, and I'm always putting my fitness last. And then when I do, I'm complaining because I'm already tired because I'm doing so many other things. So for me to make that commitment is a big deal. But Coach B is by my side, Midlife Masterpiece. I'm going to be following it. I'm going to be listening. I'm going to listen.
Actually, you're not following me. You're not listening because you are in charge of trailblazing and making the path with your audience.
Yeah.
So you need to focus on you and your audience. I'm going to get in shape, and my audience is invited to join me. And you have me to help.
Yeah. Well, I know
and your
I'm going to be
audience.
reaching out for your help.
I'm going to give you and your audience the motivation, knowledge, skills, sustainable fitness, wellness, holistic joy
Yeah.
out the rest of your life. Now, I'll tell you the only one thing I cannot give you or anybody else, and that is the discipline to do what the hell I tell you needs to get done. Now, if you don't have the discipline, watch. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I felt so bad last night, or I have had a cold for the past 2 days, and on this yoga, I said, I really need to do this yoga. That would really open me up and stretch me out, and I really need to do that. But I couldn't quite get out of bed to do it, but I watched it. And you'd be surprised just to surround yourself in that energy. It makes an impact on your cells and on your body, letting your body and your mind and your spirit know, hey, something's changing here. I'm watching something different with a different energy. This is where we're going. So step one tonight. Number one, follow me on Instagram so you don't let this go over your head and then it's back to the new year again and we still at the same goal. So follow me on Instagram. Help motivate me as I help motivate you. Motivate Mzz Waters. Let us all join together to motivate each other in accomplishing all our goals. That's step one. Step two, I want you, before you do anything else, go on YouTube and watch something you've never watched before when it comes to health and fitness. I'm going to say watch something, a yoga class, something for your body. If you don't know about Tai Chi, look up Tai Chi. Look up something you've been interested in, maybe martial arts or the strip pole dancing, anything that has to do with kickboxing for you, anything that has to do with health and fitness that's just been in the back of your head, like, you know what? I know this is weird, but I always wanted to be a black belt. Start looking at karate. So make that one of your goals for this year. A physical hobby. And let's build on this, okay? So that's all for me tonight. I just want to build on everything that we've heard today about holistic health and wellness, whether it's following your passions, whether it's getting into shape, reaching your health and fitness goals, whether it's up leveling your business 100-fold, working with you and getting our marketing together so we can tell our stories and we can have a whole story I'm going to tell when I get my biopic about how I came out of retirement and back into personal training at almost 45 years old. So we'll talk about that too.
Amazing. Guys, this is Coach B, honey. She gonna get you together, mind, body, and soul. Thank you so much for coming on today. Coach B, I appreciate you. I need you. Definitely more to come because I plan on getting a little bit more serious. I'm gonna need a lot of advice.
I'm here for you. You know it.
Thank you, Coach B. See you next
See you.
time. All right, guys, it's Mzz Kia Waters, and you've watched the Entrepreneur Spotlight for today. It's after 8, so that's my time. Thank you so much for joining. So, thank you so much for being a part of the show today, guys. I just want to let you know that these Entrepreneur Spotlights are free every Tuesday and Thursday, so you make sure you hit that 800 number so that you can showcase your business, what you do with Mzz Kia Waters on the Entrepreneur Spotlight. You guys have a great day and Happy New Year.